USA. I got this in the mail a few weeks ago, and it's the Hydroblu Vesa Flow inline water filter. Now, I'm not an expert on any of this, but I can tell you what I like and dislike about this particular system. Now, this is the filter. I bought it solely for the reason you could screw in. They call it a 28 millimeter on both ends threading, so you can put your smart water bottle in. If you use two of these, you can have dirty water, clean water. Actually, the blue would be the clean water, and the gray would be the dirty water. But I bought it for that sole reason, that I could tie two bags together. Now, let me tell you what I like about this, what I thought I liked about this water filter. The first thing, they did put a blue little cap here, and they put a gray cap here, kind of self-explanatory. Your clean water would come out this end, your dirty water would go in this end. But also, they don't use any washers. If you can see in there, there's a little ridge that when you screw any of these bottles in, it will go inside. And I was wondering about that because I know the Sawyer squeeze, these washers notoriously being lost in having to reorder them all the time. But anyway, so what I like about it, they got a little window here that you can see the fibers. And also, I'm not sure what this would do, but if you can see on the outside of this rim, let me hold it till it focuses. It's embossed with numbers 1 to 12. And on this blue tab, there's just a little teeny arrow right there. Now, only thing I can figure is that wherever you put this blue arrow pointing to 1 would be the first month you had it. I guess it represents years. I have no idea, 1 to 12. And I don't particularly have any use for that, but it's there. Just thought I'd tell you about it. And every month, I guess you'd move it. But what does that tell me? Don't tell me anything. But anyway, I didn't plan to use these bags, but I bought the kit. The filter itself is about $20. I think I paid $7 or $8 more and got the kit. Now, I didn't care for these hard plastic bags, but they did have a handle. And the other thing that I disliked was there's no way to differentiate the clean water from the dirty water unless you took a magic mark and wrote dirty on one of these bags. So I felt like they should have made one of these maybe gray, the handle gray or orange or something, just to make them different. I don't see no difference in the two, and nothing says clean or dirty. So I didn't like that. The other thing I didn't like was I didn't care about this hose being opaque. I like to see the water coming through. So I didn't particularly care for that, but I didn't buy this filter to use it as a kit. I bought it to use these two CNOC bags. I was going to use these 3-liter 2019 with the 3-liter for the dirty water, the orange, and then of course the blue for the clean water. Now I did have it out. I did take it out over the weekend to a campsite, and I'm going to stop now and go ahead and, it's a short clip, I'm going to show you what we did and how it worked at the campsite, and then when you come back, I'm going to tell you what I didn't like about it. this is a weird part trying to figure this out. Clean water bag is blue.
Right.
A little awkward to say the least. Checking for leaks.
Yeah.
We used to use a pump, and we don't get the pump anymore.
Too much wood.
Well, that's it.
Jason, you mind being on video?
I don't know. Good morning.
Met Jason spent the night here at the falls.
He's a hammock guy.
Hammock guy. And comes out about in the summertime a couple of times a year. And he's over there in a hammock, way over there. See that little blue right there? We didn't hear him coming in last night. He came in the dark. Now that you're back, you can see it fills up really quick and easy. Had no problem with that. But holding 3 liters of water, it would squeeze. It would squeeze around. You notice I had a heck of a time trying to figure out with one hand, and then having to get the filter out and to screw this onto the water bag. Now after I screwed it on, of course I could hold it like this, had no problem. The other thing was this blue one. If you notice in there, I had a heck of a time trying to figure out how to get it with this heavy water bag, how to get it screwed on. And of course, once all that happened, then it was okay. And of course, I had a little hack in it I tied around the tree with a little carabiner on it so I could hook it and let it fill out. Now, what I didn't like was when I took this off, of course, you can put, it was dripping out, you can put the cap back on it. And where I messed up was I should have went ahead and filled up my smart water bottle while it was hanging. But nevertheless, I didn't do that. I let all the 3 liters go into this bag here, the clean water bag. Now that was where that was where the issue I had came in. It was trying to get it 3 liters, got a little weight to it into this smart water bottle, and I had a heck of a time trying to use 2 hands with this and 1 hand with this to try to get it. It was like putting toothpaste back in a tube, and I failed to bring this little coupler. This is a soil coupler. It comes like that. But if I'd have had that, I could have easily tied it on there, and then of course tied it on here, and then it would have been a pretty easy job. Or the best thing would be just fill it up from the dirt, right from the dirty water. But anyway, it was honestly, it worked as I thought it would, but it was awkward to say the least, trying to handle 3 liters of water in these squishy bags. It was almost like telling me I got to eat my plate of spaghetti with my fingers. Of course, if you're hungry enough, you'll figure out a way to do it, but it would be a mess and awkward, but you could get it to your mouth and eat it. That was the feeling I had dealing with these 2 bags. So what I thought was on my next trip, I'm going to take out just this much of it and that way I can fill up my smart water bottle as well as work with this and squeeze out what I want as far as for my coffee or Mountain House. Now that was another issue. I had to have this time I brought a 1 serving Mountain House beef stroganoff, and it required 3/4 of a cup, and I didn't have anything to measure with except my collapsible coffee mug and Cedar Summit coffee mug, the kind to slap together. But anyway, now that was trying to get this into that coffee mug to measure out 3/4. I had the cup between my feet like this and wet my socks and everything, but I couldn't get 3/4. I got almost 2 cups of water in that collapsible mug. So after I'd done that, I had to pour it out until I got to 3/4. Very awkward, to say the least. I guess that's what they call you need to work out the kinks. But I recommend it, sure, for $20. $20, it worked fine, especially with the 2 28 millimeter threads. But anyway, it's a good little system, and for $20, I recommend it. I have no problem with it. So that's it. That's my review. Thanks for watching. Oh, one last thing. This this is my son. He was part of the USA fencing saber cadet team in his teenage years, and this is one of the jackets they issued him. So, USA, go USA. Anyway, I thought I'd wear it. He's in the Navy now, 13 or 14 years in Misawa, Japan, and he watches these videos, so now he knows his dad thinks about him. Okay, thanks for watching.